Hi, today we're going to learn the spit trick. The spit trick is an efficient way to get all of the water out of the horn, emptying only two places instead of searching for it in every tube, which can take a while and can be kind of frustrating. So we're going to learn the spit trick today. I'm going to do it in slow motion, and then I'm going to do it in real time. So you're going to see it twice. Hopefully that will help. You might want to start by taking the mouthpiece out of your horn. Mine tends to stay in, but yours might not, and we don't want it to fall on the floor as you turn the horn in a circle. So put your mouthpiece someplace safe, in your pocket, on the music stand, not on the floor, please. And hold your horn in your lap if you're in your resting seated position, okay? What I want you to think about is how gravity is going to affect the liquid in the horn. So what we want to do is get all of the liquid collected into one main place, and then as we turn the horn, it's going to end up in two places that we're going to empty. But always think about how gravity pulls liquid down towards the ground. That's going to help you remember things, okay? So right now there is liquid in these pipes, and we want to get that liquid all into one place. So we're going to tilt the horn one turn to your left. The bell faces the ceiling. So now all of these pipes are draining the liquid down towards your rotary valves. You need to open those rotary valves by pressing all of the valves down. So now those rotary valves are open and all the liquid is falling into this part of the rotary valves. And I just kind of wiggle my valves back and forth to shake it all in there. And then you're gonna let go of the valves, which closes these off. So now when you keep turning the horn, the liquid can't go back down into these slides. Now we've got it trapped, okay? So then, from this position, you keep turning to your left. This is where we're turning the horn in a full circle. So turn the bell to the left, all the way around in a circle, hanging onto it so you don't drop it, and get it back into that seated position on your lap. What you're going to do now is empty the two lowest places on the horn. Remember that gravity takes liquid down. So we're looking at the lowest place on the back of the horn and the lowest place on the front of the horn. If your horn is wrapped, which means where the slides are, if your horn is wrapped so that you have a slide that points down at the ground on the back of the horn, that's the one you're going to empty. If you have a slide that points up, like this one, then your spit trick is a little bit different. You should just send me an email and we'll figure it out, okay? So what I'm gonna empty is the slide on the back that points at the ground. And a whole bunch of liquid's gonna come out. Then I want to empty the lowest place on the front of the horn. And in order to get everything in there, what I'm going to do is push down my third valve, pick up the horn so that all the liquid drains down into that slide. And then I'm going to take out the top slide. I'm going to push down my thumb trigger, and then I'm going to take out the bottom slide. Now I have both slides hooked on my thumb right here, and I'm going to turn them to the left and everything's going to come out. If I turn it to the right, all the liquid ends up in those curls and it doesn't come out. And then you put them back in the horn and it still gurgles and you get really frustrated. So make sure that you hold them out in front of you and turn them to the left. Think about how the liquid needs to come out. Then with my thumb trigger still pushed down, I put the bottom one back in. Then I let go of the thumb trigger and I put the top one in. And now my horn doesn't have any water in it, which is pretty great. If I do it in real time, this is what it looks like. I turn it once to the left. I wiggle my valves. I let them go. I keep turning to the left. Full circle. I empty the slide that points at the ground that's on the back of my horn. I push down my third valve. I pick up my horn. I pull out the top slide, thumb trigger down, pull out the bottom slide, empty them. Thumb trigger down, put the bottom slide back in. Let go of the thumb trigger, put the top slide in. And that's the spit trick. If your horn is wrapped a little differently, that means if the tubes are pointed in a different direction than what you just saw, you have to change the spit trick a little bit to find all of that water. You can send me an email to ask. You can send me a picture to ask. But if you follow where the liquid would go by using gravity, you can probably figure it out on your own with a little bit of adjusting of the spit trick that you just saw. If you have any questions, reach out and let me know. Thanks.